in motion. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shaheed in motion. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now a screen set up for Miller.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Woo! And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So after 1, the Saints out on top. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Alert! It's now 3rd down. Alert! 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 What is that?
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Alert!
Allen going to give it to Cook. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Allen to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Half 10.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd down, Carr. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shaheed in motion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
29.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Here's 3rd and 2. In motion is Hill. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. In motion is Hill. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that 3rd down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. In motion is Hill. Carr throwing on. That is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10.
What now?
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Christian Benford brings him down. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Shaheed in motion. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First down throw for Carr. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Bills have got it. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. His kick is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
What now?
To throw, it's Carr. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
These are game-changing opportunities, Mike. And at this level, when you have a wide receiver that open downfield, you've got to connect. And in this case, he just flat-out missed them. And we're talking about a massive play had they connected, but instead, that's a mistake he's going to wish he had back.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints' 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now, what's up?
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. In motion is Hill. Carr now on second down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Once again, it's Cook. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. Now Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Hey, hold. Go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man, left side, he's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.